LR Show. Hopefully you're listening. It is LR Friday nights. TJ the Mayor.
What up,
co-host, hanging out. Live number to call in 718-690-9290. The intro is so damn fast. I don't have time to settle. I'm used to the old show. Well, not the old show, the Sunday show at Rock, where we had this drawn-out intro, trying to capture the radio program with our little old clips and shit. This one's just like, let's just get to it. Fuck it. LR Friday nights. Hope you're ready for the weekend, motherfuckers. It is gonna be fun. A lot of football. NFL's coming down to the wire. And,
yes, sir.
I'm really excited because the Jets and Giants, because I'm a New York guy,
what you got to be excited for?
They're going to play golf pretty soon.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's going to be ready.
You should be ready for the draft.
All ready to go play
tomorrow.
golf. By the way, email us at the show, lunaticradio.com. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Lunatic Radio. And be dialing if you're out there. 718-690-9290. I'm trying to get our live feed up so I can watch and see what the people are chatting about. Word them up. All right, everybody. A lot to do on today's radio program. It's LR Friday nights. We kind of just hang out and we shoot the shit. We talk about some of the latest things going on, I guess, in the world. I don't know.
It's just an excuse.
It's a new show.
It's an excuse to fucking drink.
TJ the Mayor gets bombed.
That's what we do.
Well, at least he drinks.
Yeah, I don't get bombed. I don't get bombed.
What is the beverage?
That's that Irish New York shit. He's getting bombed, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what we do.
He's getting wasted.
Irish people, they,
I'm old school. I get tipsy. Is tipsy? Do motherfuckers still say tipsy?
I don't. You know, I'm an older man. Tipsy? You know,
yeah,
you get
know. That's old, right?
Tipsy is
like they say litty.
Tipsy.
I'm getting litty.
Tipsy's a thing that fucking broads say, older ladies say. That's what
tipsy?
They say. Tipsy. Tipsy's the thing they say.
That's what Martha says.
Like, honey,
that's what Betty Lou says.
Honey, I think we can get a little bit of Randy tonight. I'm getting a little tipsy.
Randy has never been you. Randy's definitely some white shit. I've never heard. I don't even know if white people say that. That might be some real European shit right there.
That's some upper middle class white shit.
Yeah. If my girl ever says, "Hey, babe, you want to get Randy tonight?" I'll be like, "Who the fuck is Randy?"
Yeah.
Like, get the strap.
I'm not calling no dude over here.
What the fuck you into?
Who's Randy? How big is his cock?
Fuck Randy.
Is this guy DMing you? Yeah.
Hey, let's start off by saying, but I just want to know, Kieran, how the fuck is your Friday? How are you feeling today? Because nobody ever does that shit. Like, hey, start off the show with, hey, how the fuck you feeling?
Doing pretty good.
Hey, that's all I want to know, man.
Doing pretty good. I feel like TJ the Mayor and myself, we're going to use these Friday nights to get bombed on the radio. We're not going to do that, but we like that. It's their first, it's our second show together. TJ's it's his second time being on a talk radio program. I've been doing this for a pretty long time.
No, it's not. I've been in your fucking program many a fucking times.
He's been there a handful of times, but he hasn't been like the co-host guy. So we're drinking a little bit of beverages, to lighten up the mood, get the juices flowing on the radio program, and we'll figure it out as we go along, and it's gonna be fun.
I just gotta let you know, Kieran here is such a good fucking host, and I'm gonna tell you why. He makes me feel so comfortable. I come in the house. First of all, I can't get in this fucking gate, and then they look at me like, who the fuck is this black guy coming to this gate? No, let me finish. Then I come in, the motherfucker ain't got no ice. How am I supposed to drink with no ice? He's just such a great host.
That's why you have a refrigerator.
Then he's got me all warm and cozy back here with the fucking Christmas tree, knowing I fucking hate Christmas. Oh, fuck,
What do you have against Christmas? Christmas missed us? Is that
Christmas is still missing us. What the fuck is you? I'm 33 years old and that shit's still just I'm like, oh shit.
That old Biggie Smalls line.
I guess I'll catch the next Christmas. Fuck. I'm trying to work on Christmas 2021 right now. Like that's how fucking broke I am.
Like you're saving up for Christmas?
Like 2021 is gonna be lit. So, I'm telling y'all.
Christmas is missing you for the next couple of years.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, that kind of sucks.
What up, Leroy Jenkins?
Yeah.
What up, D-Rock?
Shout out to everybody listening in the chat room and all that around the world. 718-690-9290. The Skype is up so we can receive phone calls if you would like to call into the radio program. And I'm not going to fall for...
You're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Fuck no, I'm not, Eddie Murphy. I'm not going to fall for no banana. There's none of that's happening on this radio program.
That's great.
We got a lot of news and tidbits. I actually want to start the show off by shouting out the great comedian Artie Lang. And this is probably not going to go well. Artie Lang, my friends, is a legendary comedian who fell on hard times. He used to co-host not co-host. He was like a third mic on the Howard Stern show for many, many years. And he's been a movie star, been on TV. Everybody sort of knows. He's been like a well-known dude for like over 20 years. And Artie...
Wait, hold on. We got to cut you off. Explain to me who Artie is again.
Artie Lang, comedian.
Right.
Well-known.
Is that the Howard Stern?
Howard Stern show.
Okay.
Third mic.
Okay.
Third mic.
You know, all you
show.
white people look alike. I'm just saying.
Well, he don't look like any. He don't look like me now because Artie's nose is like flattened. But anyway, Artie's fell on hard times. He's had some legal trouble, drug issues. Drug issues is what I want to get to. Artie is on probation currently and going. Has to do all these court appearances for drugs and alcohol maybe and cocaine and heroin and all this. So Artie, along the lines, I guess, in the last couple months or so, has he violated his probation for drug use. So he had to go into court today and see the charges and see what his penalty is and blah blah blah. So when he got into court today, and they're in Jersey, the judge was like, Artie, before you say anything, we're gonna drug test you now.
Ooh, shit.
So Artie's like, all right, drug test me, and they take him out of the courtroom and they run the drug test on Artie Lang. Hour later, comes back. They reconvene the case, bring Artie in with his lawyer, and turns out that Artie Lang failed another drug test.
For what drug though?
Cocaine on this time, the yayo.
That shit.
He did the yayo.
Is that news?
Well, it is news because
like if you would have said some Molly or something, I'd be like, oh shit, Artie's old ass is turning up. But
here's the reason why it's news. The reason why it's news is that Artie Lang called Artie Quitter on Twitter. He's got quite the following and all this stuff. But Wait,
Artie Quitter, is that because like he quit drugs for a while or something? I'm new to all this Artie Lang shit. I don't know nothing about Artie Lang.
Well, if you're not a fan of the Howard Stern show, I guess when he was on it back in the day, people used to call him Artie Quitter on the Howard Stern show. It was some sort of reference. I don't know what it actually meant, but whatever. They call him Artie Quitter. So his handle on Twitter was Artie Quitter. And, he has quite the following. He's a legendary comic throughout the East Coast. He probably doesn't, play too well out on the West Coast, but, he's been in movies, TV, all this stuff. He's been on all the late night talk shows, and he's been on various radio shows. He's a famous dude. So, Artie on Twitter at Artie Quitter has been saying for the last 2 months or so that he's been sober and clean and going through rehab, and they only let him out to go do like comedy gigs, spot gigs around New York, the metropolitan New York area, all this stuff. Like, he's giving his fans, giving all of us the up and up, like, hey, I'm getting my life back together. I'm sober, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So he goes into court today, and obviously what I just mentioned previously happened. And Artie is I don't know what's going to happen to him. Apparently, Artie again got pretty much a lenient slap on the wrist this time.
Yeah, tell me that. I want to know what he got.
You would think he was going right to jail. You think they were just going to take him right to jail?
Because how long has he been on parole or probation? I'm sorry, probation.
I know he got pulled over like months and months ago for heroin.
So this isn't his first drug violation on probation.
No, Artie's had drug problems forever.
Read me, because I know you got the papers right there. Read me what he got for this violation. What's the slap on the wrist?
Well, I guess his lawyer argued that his client should not be thrown in jail and agreed to a long-term drug treatment for Artie Lang. So he's going to go to rehab for, apparently, according to the article, 2 years. He's going to go in for a 2-year treatment. That's what the judge gave him.
That's fucking brutal,
right,
bro.
So it's better.
Artie Lang's going to go into a place in the fucking hills here in Arizona. He'll probably come here to Arizona. Arizona's got a really nice rehab facility, by the way.
Right.
But they're going to come here to Arizona, and he's gonna living his best life. He's gonna get a smile on. Snoop Dogg's gonna be playing in the background with Lil whatever his name is, and then so what the fuck? So for 2 years he's just gonna be living his best life without doing drugs. That's what his probation. That's what his sentencing is.
Well, if you know anything about Artie Lang, he
No. Let me finish my
has
point.
tremendous trouble staying off the drugs.
Yeah, but let me finish my point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, I know this one nigga, man. He popped a wheelie. He's been on probation for like 11, 12 years. He popped a wheelie during a video shoot.
Oh, Meek Mill.
Just saying.
Meek the motherfucking Mill.
2 years at a resort. Hashtag white people sentencing.
I dig that Meek Mill because he got in that fucking broad's butt. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm hearing myself 80 times. Go ahead.
What's going on?
How are you?
What's going on? It's Big Mike.
Big Mike, what's
Monroe,
going on,
Michigan.
Big Mike?
What's
Welcome to the
happening, Big
program.
Mike?
What's going on, brother? I'm watching the show live. Trying to do it.
And what?
I'm trying to understand.
What you trying to understand, Big Mike?
I'm trying to understand where y'all coming from. You know, I have to agree with the brother TJ. He says, you know, Meek Mill's popped a wheelie. He got 11 years. You know what I mean? Like, what y'all trying to do?
We're not trying to do nothing because I'm not putting up no money for Artie Lang's rehab or nothing.
No,
I'm just saying, like, what do you mean? What's who trying to do?
Can you turn down your
turn
computer?
down your radio a little bit.
I'm hearing myself like crazy. Big Mike, turn down your radio. I don't think Big Mike can hear us. Big
Can you
Mike,
hear
I'm
us?
letting you go.
All right, I'm here.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there
Now
he
I
is.
can-
Okay,
You know,
okay.
and I'm just joining in. But I'm just saying, like, you know, can we discuss like what's the real going on with certain people getting certain sentences? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Let's talk about that.
I would imagine. Well, in the case of Artie Lang, if it were me in there going into court, and I violated my probation for drugs, and then I tested positive inside the court for drugs again, I would imagine me, not the celebrity guy, I would be sent right to jail. But Artie's not going to be sent to jail. Then that's just the way it is because he's Artie Lang.
But that's nothing new.
Maybe.
I mean, there's nothing new, but that's.
Right,
Here's
and
the
that's
and I'm
kinda what
gonna
I'm
tell you.
saying.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's
Here's the
nothing
thing.
new.
This is a non-violent thing, right? So fuck it. It's fine. Okay, you give him light work. I'm okay with giving him light work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's non-violent.
Well,
But
he's
treat
the-
everybody else
he's just
that
a-
has a non-violent crime the same fucking way.
He's a
Like,
sick man.
He's doing drugs.
Yeah.
How you going? He's doing drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? What I'm saying is he's doing drugs. He's not harming nobody else.
and I would imagine if he went to jail, he could probably receive drugs in jail from some.
Yeah, man, you ain't never seen the movie. Me was just talking about this the other day.
Right.
You'd never seen
Well, drugs are
American
prevalent.
Me and all this other shit. Remember we was just talking about that?
American
Me. Remember when you said you ain't never seen American Me?
No, I have not seen
Classic.
American Me.
Hey, Big Mike, you still there?
I'm still
Big
here,
Mike.
brother.
Kieran has never seen American Me.
Maybe I have.
What?
I have a shitty memory. Like I forgot what I
That's
did
like
5
your
minutes
era
ago.
too.
Huh?
That's like your era of movies. American Me.
American Me is like.
Yeah,
my-
that's like you would like. You was like in your 20s, early 20s.
I totally missed that one.
Man,
I
it
don't
was
know. I
a
just
dope ass flip.
I was watching like Goodwill Hunting and shit,
Dope ass flip.
trying to find
Goodwill
myself
Hunting.
as a
That's
young
that.
man.
See, this is Big Mike. This is let me explain something to you.
I don't know
I
what
don't know
the
how long you've been listening to Mr. Kieran over here, but
Probably
he's
16 minutes.
See, this is this is that Kieran shit. This is why we have a
I've been
Friday
listening
show
for
so
a
I can
minute,
enlighten
brother.
him
I've
on
been listening
shit.
For a minute. And I'll tell you this: I feel like there are certain people. You know, there's certain people that are just lost in the culture. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by that?
No.
Go ahead.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I don't know what you mean. Go ahead.
What I mean is, there's certain iPod people and artists and YouTube people. They're kind of lost in the culture. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I do what I do. I'm always working, right?
Okay.
I'm always working for the best of my people. And then you see like certain people, you have to understand, right? You got certain people that get certain sentences. And I don't want to make it a black and white issue. I really don't, because, you know, there's some white brothers out there that's getting the shaft too. But really what it boils down to is where you're coming from, where you're at, you know what I mean, what you've been trying to do. And it's like when you do certain things, they have this stereotype, right? That you have against you. So you do a minimal thing, and then all of a sudden it's this major catastrophe to white society. You know what I mean? If you're in that certain aspect of life.
Let me cut you off real quick. Big Mike. To go on what you said, well, here's the thing, though. Some things aren't a problem until they hit a white neighborhood.
No shit.
Seriously. Crack wasn't a problem until it hit a white neighborhood.
Not having internet is a problem in a white neighborhood.
Heroin wasn't a problem until it hit the white neighborhood. You know what I mean? So I see what you're saying.
And I can bring that full circle. I'm from Monroe, Michigan, small little town.
Money Row.
The crack epidemic started in the 80s. It was amazing, right? And I say amazing in a negative way.
Big Mike, are you a recovering addict?
Not at all, brother.
Oh.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
But
well, you said crack was amazing. I didn't know. I was confused for a second.
Never tried it.
And it wasn't really that serious, right? Mm-hmm. But now all of a sudden in Monroe, we have this huge heroin and meth epidemic, because that really has hit the white, and I'm not being racist, but it has hit the white aspect of Monroe County, right?
Right.
And now all of a sudden it's this epidemic. It's this, we got to do something about it. We got to do this. We got to do that. Let's start this. Let's do more of this and more of that. Meaning, like, trying to think of even really how to put it. It's like we got to have all these rehab programs, and we have to have all this. But you know what? In the 80s and the early 90s, we had the same problem, but it was crack, and it was more towards the Black Latino community, and it was kind of like, well, it's not really that big of a deal. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, and that's not news. That's old news. You know what I mean?
Right, but now it's big news in certain aspects when people are doing certain things. Now it's big news. That's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't, TJ, you know, you grew up in Monroe, Michigan. You know, this ain't new. This ain't brand new to us. This is what's been going on for decades.
I mean, it's from before, way before. I mean, it's before I was there. I mean, it was way before. I mean, this has been an ongoing thing. But, you know, like we're talking about, you know what I mean? Let's get back to the Artie situation. Like we're talking about, this guy.
By the way, coming in from Leroy Jenkins in the chat room, Meek Mill's judge was out to get him, because we were talking about Meek Mill and Artie Lang. But drugs. You know, here's the thing: if you do drugs, it's a fucking bad idea. Just don't do drugs. It's terrible. Don't start. For the kids out there that are listening to this, if you are listening to this, you catch it on iTunes, you catch it on whatever podcasting platform out there, don't do fucking drugs. I get it when you're out at the fucking place or the club, or you're in college and you're at a frat party, or you're in high school and you're at some house party or something, and some dude breaks out some sort of dust or just don't do it.
Just
don't
say crack is whack.
It leads on this road, especially if you have an addictive personality. You can end up having a career that Artie Lang had, being at the top of comedy and making movies and stuff, to a guy who has a flattened nose, it doesn't even know how to like process the
Wait,
thought.
how did he get a
can't-
flat nose? Where have I been at for this one?
I think it's from like doing drugs or something. I have no idea why he has a flat nose. His nose is not even there anymore. It's flat.
Wait.
It looks like he got
you
hit
can,
with a frying
You can
pan.
do drugs. You can do cocaine until your nose goes flat.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man.
I don't know anything about. I didn't do drugs.
If somebody in the
Thank God
chat
I didn't
line
do
can
drugs.
give me a little insight on what makes your nose go flat,
Yeah, I don't know.
please give me an insight. Hey, Big Mike,
Big
you
Mike,
still there?
We're gonna.
I'm still here.
All right, man. Thanks for calling
I'm
in.
just laughing.
No, that's all good, man. Thanks for calling in.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Big
sharing your
Mike.
Insight.
I appreciate it.
Money Roll, stand up. All right, holla at your boy.
I appreciate it, man. Peace.
Word up. Thank you. There's Big Mike, everybody. He's trying to dive into a deep conversation. This is Friday nights. We're rolling on Friday nights.
Yeah, I mean, we
got
went deep. Big Mike called in. We got all deep and shit about drugs and
Big Mike's
I
like,
ended
you
up
know,
being a don't do drugs campaign.
Say, man.
as I'm trying to sip on my yak.
I want to break out with that. You know, I want to talk about the crack epidemic as I'm trying to feed my alcoholism.
Hey, whoa. Turn that around. Do not show that.
Oh, I
Don't
love
show
it.
that fucking Coors or that. Sorry, don't
Be
show
honest
that
with you,
beer symbol.
Way
They don't
back
pay
in the
us.
day, the great company Coors out of Golden, Colorado,
Ain't that a bitch?
sent
They paying you?
sent the Lunatic Radio in a giant care package.
Oh, really? Oh, so we
Because
should start
we used
mentioning
to-
them?
we used to-
Oh,
we
man,
just-
Coors Light is the shit.
We used to mention
Hey,
Coors Light all the
bro.
time. We literally had a box that was probably the size of our studio console, full of all sorts of Coors Light memorabilia. There was no beer in there, but it was great. We even had fucking G-strings for the ladies.
Ooh,
Coors Light.
had Coors
Who
Light
knew they
drinks
made fucking Coors Light G-strings?
Hey, do you ever see the Do It For State?
Yes.
Okay, do you see? Okay, and you know how they pour the beers down like the
Yes.
ass cracks and shit. Like that's like the new thong. Have you seen this shit?
Does the Do It For State thing still exist? We probably
I
can't
don't-
promote
I don't
that.
know.
It's very illegal.
That's fuck. Them motherfuckers are wild.
Yeah, they're
Damn, they're wild.
TJ's referring to an old Twitter handle. I probably does. It's a Tumblr handle, maybe. That it was just all bunch of like probably like I don't even know stolen fucking private videos of young impressionable fucking college kids doing shit that I can't even fathom. I was in college
what?
too. I've seen some shit in college.
Speaking of the whole Artie Lang cocaine thing,
Yeah.
so D-Rock in there says it eats up the nose cartilage.
Right. I think that's what happened to Artie's nose.
Then maybe that's what happened to Artie's nose.
Yeah. I think
And
it's flat. It
and speaking of that, and Do It For State, I just seen a post not too long ago. The chicks was doing lines of coke off each other's asses.
Yeah, what
like
a-
face all in it. Like, and in the background was a I don't know if it was a sorority. I don't know the Greek letters. I don't know if it was sorority or fraternity or
yeah,
whatever.
I never got that shit either.
Yeah, whatever. And I'm like, damn. So you're just going to have your face in it, and you're going to have your fraternity and your sorority in it. Like, yeah, Do It For State. Delta, Zeta,
Gamma,
Beta.
Vemma. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's.
You don't see no Q dogs doing that shit. Hur! Shout out to all my Q dogs out there. That's the only one I know. That's the only one black people know is Q dogs.
What is Q Dog? What is that?
What the motherfucker Alpha Omega?
Oh, I don't know.
Hur!
I don't know. I don't.
You don't know the Hur?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what it is.
Everybody out there know. Hur.
But anyway, shout out to Artie Lang. All right, you know Artie's a great man. He's a funny dude.
Artie, get your shit together.
I hope he gets his shit together. I just had to point that out because Artie's been like, he's been all over Twitter going, "Yo, guys, I'm sober. I'm on the right track. Life is good." He's probably tweeting this shit as he's fucking taking a rail, and he's just fucking on his phone, just tweeting away about sobriety as he's fucking doing.
He's living his best
blazing.
life. He's living his fucking best life.
Well, he's not going to be, fucking for a while, I guess
Getting his
now.
little
But,
Duval on.
by the way, I also wanted to mention because Detroit is where TJ's from.
Yes, sir.
TJ the mayor. Are you the mayor of Detroit? Because apparently I heard
No.
one time that the mayor of Detroit was
Oh, that's Kwame.
gonna be arrested or some shit for
No,
like finger
no.
banging somebody. I'm not
I
totally
was,
wrong.
I was the mayor in the suburbs because them niggas in the city. See, I got out of the city. See, them motherfuckers.
Didn't the entire city go bankrupt at some point?
Man, Kwame had hoes in the mansion and riding up in Escalades and shit and all this other shit. Kwame fucked up. Call me fucked up the church's money. This is the part of the show where I got to break down different phrases I used to Mr.
I have no
Mr.
idea.
Irish
I gotta have to
Long
get a
Island
whole
Kieran here.
Ebonics dictionary.
Fucking up the church's money is what we call it.
Church's money?
The church's money. Think about it if you fuck up the church's money. Just think about it.
The church
How
is the
fucked up
place
is
I
that?
don't want to go because I'll be fondled.
In your church, yes, you
Yeah, my
will.
church is a little weird.
In my church, you won't get fondled, but your mama's gonna get fondled. That's the difference between black churches and white churches.
So the pastor bangs your mom. Is that what it is? Is that what, like, the pastor goes after the
Pastor gonna get his.
he bangs the MILFs.
Reverend such and such gonna get him some
Gonna give him the old God
of
stick.
your mama.
Gonna give him the old God stick.
But Mr. Smith
Hold on.
at the old Catholic church, he's gonna get the little boy's booty.
And they're all
I
gonna,
said it.
You're not gonna fall for the banana and the tailpipe?
they're all gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
You Catholic motherfuckers is wild. Oh, speaking of preachers and Catholics and all that shit.
Right.
So there was did you hear about the 8 in here in Arizona?
Yeah.
About the 8 of the people that was accused, the priests that were accused for fondling little boys.
Yeah, just,
worked
you know,
at some high school.
add them to the
Here
fucking pile
in
of
Phoenix?
priests that are fucking diddling.
Whew.
Yeah, just add them to the pile.
But hold on, they just mentioned their names now because 7 out of the 8 are dead.
Oh, that's,
They waited for them to die, then they mentioned their names. They put their names out there. It was like last week they did that shit.
that's a damn shame.
Fucking white people privilege shit. If
718
there was somebody black, guess what?
What?
They would have fucking told it that day. Anyway, sorry.
I never
Black
heard
and
of
white
a
shit.
priest fondling a black kid.
No, because we ain't
not to
going
go
for that
black
shit.
and white with it, but I'm just saying, I never heard of that.
Because we ain't going for that.
Because you gotta fucking shoot the motherfucker or punch him in the face or something, right?
As a kid, you might not shoot, depending on where you're at. It depends on if you're on the east side
You can't do
or
that.
if you're on the west side.
I never heard of that. I've actually never heard of that. It's always been like fucking Irish guys or something. I feel like they get fondled. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Shout out to Artie. 718.
Let's go to something positive,
Yeah, I know.
man. We're a fucking dark show today.
No, we're not.
Oh boy.
Oh, you know what? Let's go to let's do the whole let's do this segment right now. Here is apparently Kanye West. I love Kanye West. Who doesn't love fucking Kanye West?
I absolutely love
For
Kanye
20
West.
fucking years I've been on this stupid show. And, well, not 20 years, but it's been a long time. For at least the last fucking 12 years, I've been bitching about how Kanye West is not right in the head. He's not right. He's never been right in the head. Ever since I saw Kanye West on TRL with Carson Daly back in the day, when he was rolling out with his college dropout outfit on, trying to look all like he just went like shopping at the Gap and just bought everything off the rack and rolled into the TRL studio to promote his latest hit. When I saw him do that interview years and years ago on TRL, I was like, this guy's fucking insane. He's insane. He was completely narcissistic, completely not even making sense really. He's a moron. And then obviously he did the thing where he said George Bush doesn't like fucking black people, and then he did it was like Kim Kardashian's kind of like maybe a nice broad. Well, that was a bad move too because she's not.
Man,
Kim Kardashian is fucking just DMing every night, all night, 7 days a week. She's probably had a fucking goddamn New York Transit of trains up and in and out of her vagina ever since he's been married to her. I guarantee you that girl's taking more D.
What, you talking about Kim or you talking about her stepdad?
Absolutely. You can't tell.
I thought you were talking about her stepdaddy for a second. My bad.
Kim Kardashian has had more
You was talking about Bruce.
more shit in and out of her tunnel than the Lincoln Tunnel in New York City.
I heard it was
A lot of traffic. That's what I'm saying.
I
A
heard
lot of
from-
backup.
I heard from a good source. This is some inside shit. I heard it was a hot dog in the hallway, as he described it.
Yeah, no, that thing has.
He said it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
A hot dog in the
hot
hallway.
dog in the hallway?
Absolutely.
And I was like, damn, that's a hot dog in the hallway?
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
She monstrous vagina on the Kim Kardashian. That's what I'm saying. And you know, everybody listening to this radio program, listening to it on iTunes and Google Play afterwards on the podcast, you know that Kanye West is not satisfying that Kim Kardashian. He is not.
How you know?
It's an impossibility. He can't satisfy his own ego. How is he going to satisfy?
And do you think
he's the most narcissistic? I hate to say that. I don't want to say the R word, but he is retarded.
the fuck is the R word?
Retarded.
Motherfucker, the way you set it up, I was like, oh shit.
In the era of the Me Too movement,
Shit, is
you
this
can't
the
say
Wednesday show?
Yeah, no,
I thought it was about to get racist. Oh shit.
He's mentally challenged. So you know the hottest girl on Instagram or in Kim Kardashian, the girl that's selfing it up. She's got the badunkadunk, looks like a fucking Buick.
Oh shit.
You can fit all sorts of luggage in that motherfucker. You know he's not satisfying her.
Let me see here. Hold on.
So anyway, this guy's my point is that Kanye's a fucking utter disaster. He's a disaster, and he's a good producer somehow. He's like autistic in a way.
Listen,
he's like an autistic.
Okay, but I'm gonna stop you. But I
gotta
gotta stop you when it comes to be like, I'll talk that yay shit with you all day, Mr. Kieran. I will talk that yay shit. Fuck yay nowadays. I will not talk about college dropout. Yay. I will not talk about late registration. Yay. I love yay back then. All that good shit. But how you describe yay when you first started describing him? You were describing Donald Trump.
Right.
They're one and the same. Let me put that out there. I've been waiting to say
both
that.
retarded and they both love each other.
But damn, if that motherfucker don't make good music, I swear
He does.
to
He's
God,
a good producer.
I found myself listening to his last little 7 songs album, whatever they do nowadays.
John D. Noodle in the chat room. Kim is average. Well, she's.
I agree.
Yeah, but you're not
I
turning
found
it
myself.
down, John.
This is
you're
how
not turning it down, John.
John Noodle is definitely ain't turning it down.
Somebody with the last name Noodle's not turning down.
You not turn
vagina.
that shit down. I mean, I'm not neither. I'm just saying. You right though. She is average nowadays to all the internet chicks out there. Everybody looks like Kim K.
Leroy Jenkins. Kim can't leave Ye because he's a psycho. No, she could totally leave Ye. And why is his name Ye? Like,
that's what we do in hip hop. Yeah, like we know him and shit. Yay. Yay. But before I forget, let me just do this little plug real quick.
Yeah.
Subscribe too. While you guys are listening to everything, subscribe. Because I'm going to shout out everybody that subscribes while we're live on the show. If anybody subscribes to the Lunatic Radio channel while we're on the show, I'm going to give you a shout out, and I appreciate you listening. All that good shit. So without further ado, I'm going to shout out Just Chase Music. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. I see you. It popped up. Awesome. Let's get back to the yay shit.
Right.
Thank you so much for tuning in, but let's get back to this yay shit.
By the way,
this motherfucker here.
This before we get on to we have a place we're going because Kanye's in the news today, and he went on a Twitter rant last night. Obviously he was just he's like, I need some attention. I'm needy, so let me get on Twitter and pick on somebody else. But I also want to shout out this show right here. Whatever this show turns out to be, whether it bombs or whether it's a fucking classic, this is dedicated. This is dedicated to one of our listeners who donated to the emergency GoFundMe page back a couple of weeks ago. Benjamin Timmers out there. Benjamin has been a listener of the Lunatic Radio show for probably 10, 11 years. He's always been. If I had 100 Benjamin Timmers listening to this radio program and interacting with it like he has over the last 11 years or so, I would be literally broadcasting from the hills of Hollywood or the top of the Empire State Building in New York City, because Benjamin has gone well beyond what is expected. What we expect of our listeners is just to listen and maybe get a laugh every once in a while. Ben has leaps and bounds ahead of that. So thank you, Benjamin Timmers. This show right here is dedicated to you. So let's get right back into the fucking.
Hold on, can I talk to Benjamin for a second?
Go ahead.
Benjamin, thanks for the Benjamins. That's all I want to say. That just sounded so good, didn't it? It's only right that Benjamin put up them Benjamins. You know what I mean?
I know for a fact Kim Kardashian there's no possible way that the equation of Kanye West plus Kim Kardashian equals romance. Zero. There's zero sexual intercourse happening in that relationship.
Do you think this is what happens?
Do you think Kanye? Be honest with you. I think Kanye West is asexual. You know what that means?
Yes, I do. It's Kieran.
I'm not asexual.
I've been calling Kieran asexual for like 3 years, bro.
I want to finger blast everything I see.
Finger blast? What the fuck are you talking about? That makes you asexual there.
I do the finger blast.
Just do some finger blast.
I did a finger blast.
How you do it? Show the camera how you do it.
I do the finger blast.
That's how you do the tickle?
Yeah,
you do the Mr. Tickle?
Give me a good scoochie.
What are you playing with a dog?
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?
Like
you underneath fucking
like
the
petting
chin?
a cat on the
What
chin.
are you doing over there, man?
That's how I play with the vagina.
Oh my god, we gotta get this guy.
Here's the thing. I'm fucking Irish.
If we're gonna keep doing this Friday show, we gotta get you laid real quick.
I do the finger blast because I'm Irish. In the grand finale, which is lower, it's not much. It's like a fucking it's like 4th of July shooting off one bottle rocket.
Oh my god!
At your fucking barbecue. It's that pew bing. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
What's the word?
So you gotta do the finger blast. It's very self-deprecating.
Deprecating, is that the word? I don't know because I don't do the shit. Neither does Kanye.
John D. Noodle in the chat room. Kieran practices on himself every night at 10 p.m. No, it's not 10 p.m. It's 11, my friend. Get it right. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. God, you fucked me up.
Go ahead.
You fucked me up with that shit.
All right, we're still on Kanye West.
We're still on Ye, man. I'm just trying to say, like, is he banging in the mirror?
Is Kanye banging in the mirror?
Is he fucking in the mirror, like looking at himself in the mirror?
No, I think he's asexual. I don't think he's.
No, I think he's fucking. You gotta be fucking.
I don't know.
He's got kids. You gotta be fucking.
I don't know. I listen to him. I'm just like, I have no. I
you know what, man?
I don't. I listen to. I be honest with you. I even watched Kanye West on the Kardashian show on E when Kim had that. They first started incorporating Kanye as an interest of Kim's on the show, like in real life. Obviously, I guess
watched that shit for real.
I did watch it, and I was like,
I
was watching Ye's fucking goddamn interaction with Kim Kardashian, and I'm like, there's no way. Kim Kardashian might as well be a fucking tree, because he's interacting with Kim on the show, much like Kanye would interact with a tree, which is pretty much going, hey, I'm Kanye, I'm the greatest fucking rapper of all time. I'm God, I'm magnificent. Fucking Leonardo fucking DiCaprio sucks. And I am like fucking Einstein. I'm like Mozart. I'm a fucking genius. And this is all him talking to a tree. And to be honest with you, Kim Kardashian has the intellect of a fucking tree. So, whatever.
Yeah, she.
All right, so let's proceed with the story.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah,
there's something on Ye today. There was something up on Ye. Is that where you're going? I'm sorry. We didn't do fucking notes and other shit today. We started drinking, and I didn't do no show prep. Kieran did everything. My bad.
Apparently, Kanye West is now beefing with Drizzy Drake.
Yes, I did hear that earlier today.
Now, do you think it's kind of like pussy to take on a Canadian rapper?
First of all, if you're beefing with Drake, well, no, I was gonna say some real outlandish shit, but it's not that outlandish because. People that don't know, Drake is actually like affiliated with a couple people in the music game that are very well, highly respected. They're like the Black Goodfellas, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about? Drake and Jay Prince, the whole Houston thing, and there's certain people that Drake
like gangsterish.
There's certain people that Drake has.
I would imagine he's made some friends with some people who are kind of on the DL with the old violence.
But I say that to say this. Them two motherfuckers live right down the street from each other.
Wow.
They live like from me to you. Well, my old house to your old house.
Right. So very close, a couple miles, whatever.
Yeah. It's in one of the lyrics.
I didn't know
it. That pull up at the light or off the. What I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking rap the motherfuckers lyrics. Fuck him.
I like that. I like the line.
I'm not gonna rap this shit too.
It's a rollie, not a watch. Shit don't ever.
That right. That song. He's actually sending a subliminal shot at Kanye West. So they live right down the street from each other.
Is that true, or are people just making this up?
About the beef?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's such a
no.
Like I feel like Drake. If Drake's taking shots of Kanye, I feel like they're not very direct. They're very
they're rap beefing right now because the whole Pusha thing.
Yeah.
Pusha T put out the shit about his son and all this other shit because this chick was pillow talking. But before Pusha said that it was the chick pillow talking, he thought it might have been Ye that told Pusha all the shit because him and Ye got a good relationship. It's recap. I'm sure you got some type of recap.
All right, here we go. Here's a recap. Because I have no idea. But we need
pull up. Are we listening?
We're going to need somebody to explain this to us, so we're going to grab a clip from YouTube and play. All right, here's what's going on with the Kanye and Drizzy Drake from Toronto. Fucking goddamn.
They live in that hood Calabasas, Leroy Jenkins says. You're right.
Right. Yeah, they live in the hood of Calabasas.
Fucking hood Calabasas.
God damn, yeah. All right, here is apparently
Grassy Union.
There we go.
Kanye West drops a big accusation against Drake, saying the rapper has been threatening his family. The ongoing feud between the rappers is getting ugly.
By the way, this report's going to be delivered by the whitest girl possible.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck you found this clip.
It's not exactly delivered by Charlemagne the God.
Hey, little white girl, tell me about the rap beef again.
Yeah, tell me about the fucking rap beef, girl.
No, that's perfect though to report a Ye. Like if it was like the old 50 Cent Ja Rule type shit. Like, but that's.
Can you imagine this girl reporting
perfect for
on
her and Drake and Ye because nothing's gonna happen between Drake and Ye.
It looks like Tupac was shot in Las Vegas last night.
Oh man! Hold on,
Can you imagine this girl reporting on actually the old school rap beef?
She's so wholesome. You guys can't see, but she's so wholesome looking.
She is literally 2 days removed from fucking living on a farm in Kansas.
She's probably in the shits, man. Let's hear it. Let's hear her out.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
You guys on Twitter because, of course, it's Kanye. And yes, Kim K is involved. Let's break this all down. It started when Kanye hit up Twitter to accuse Drake of avoiding him and taking some underhanded shots at him. Never go to Twitter, guys. Kanye also tweeted that he never told...
It's an internet beef, too. Can you even qualify as a beef anymore? This whole world is so pussified. It's ridiculous that this isn't even considered a beef. When you're on your phone going, you suck, send. You suck, too, send.
Hey, watch this. Internet beef. Watch this. Y'all watching? Fuck you, Kieran. You see that? You see that shit? You see it? Watch this. I'm gonna do it again. Fuck you, Kieran. That's that internet beef.
It's not a beef.
And plus you're doing internet beef when you live right down the street from each other.
So because Kanye on Twitter last night went on a rant about one particular individual in Drizzy Drake from Toronto.
I love how you
I love pointing out that he's from Toronto. It's a beef. It's not a beef. It's just it's words typed.
It's dad beef. You know how you got dad jokes? It's dad beef. They having dad beef.
I told you ain't tell Pusha about your son. Like, call the motherfucker. Call him. You got his phone. Call him.
They don't want to fuck
Rapper Pusha T about Drake's son Adonis, who Pusha T exposed in his diss track The Story of Adenon.
A baby's involved. It's deeper than rap. We talking character. Let me keep with the facts.
Hey, just
hiding
keep
a child. Let that boy come home.
Because this is the recap.
Tweeted,
just
quote,
keep playing.
I would never intentionally try to hurt you, bro. I never even heard none of the diss records. Then Kanye claimed that Drake sent him purple demon emojis while he was going through a...
Stop it right there, shit!
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Oh shit, purple emoji, son!
We have reached...
this is some...
We have reached... Hip-hop has jumped the shark.
Oh my God!
As hip-hop fans out there, we need to eliminate Kanye West from the entire genre. As a producer, as everything.
Hey, he sent him the purple, not the fucking red. He sent him the fucking purple emoji, son.
And now here comes Race Car Johnny in the chat room, John D. Noodle. Everybody sending,
oh shit, we got
everybody
the red
sending little devil face emojis to us as we're doing.
Race Car Johnny, this shit got real. That shit would never happen in Florida.
This fucking rap beef
in Florida in a NASCAR. If somebody sent you a purple, oh my God, it'd be. Whew.
It sounds hacky to say, but somewhere
shit would have got real.
Somewhere up in the place wherever Tupac and Biggie ended up, as their souls ended up, they're just looking down at this, going, "Thank God we're dead," because this is ridiculous.
Man, they sent an emoji. That's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. We're in 2018.
They were like NWA, 100 Miles and Running, straight out of Compton. Remember like all like Cypress Hill? Remember all that shit?
Man.
Remember like when like fucking shit was like people argued face to face? Remember that? Arguing
Remember when you
face
seen
to
each other
face?
at an award show and the shit would pop off?
Call, you're on the air.
What's
Go
going
ahead.
on, man. Put me on, please.
You're on. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air. What's your name? Where you from?
Man, y'all talking some crazy stuff. It's me. I'm Big Mike. I'm back.
Big Mike.
Big Mike's back.
Y'all crazy, man. This ain't no beef.
Well,
That's what we're trying to say. This is the craziest beef ever. This is the new beef. This is Big Mike. This is the 2018 beef. This is what they do now. Twitter fingers.
It is the beef. It's a new age beef.
Y'all killing me. This ain't no beef. Fuck Kanye.
I know.
Fuck
It's
Kanye
not
and all that other bullshit.
Big Mike, it's not a beef. It's not a beef
This
to
is
us.
crazy.
But it's labeled a beef in the news forum. It's labeled a beef because Kanye has it
No,
takes
that's
place.
what. Listen.
It's taking place on Twitter.
Yes, that's the new beef.
That's
The
what
new beef is media gets a hold of it and they
That's what
fucking go at it on Twitter. They live right down the street from each other. We know what's beef.
Yeah, the battle at Normandy's happening on Twitter now.
Yes. We went from storming the beaches of Normandy
Right.
to fucking Twitter fingers.
Pearl Harbor is now going to happen on Twitter.
On Twitter, I'm gonna bomb emoji you.
That's crazy
Twice.
to me.
It's a war zone out there.
I'm a
crazy.
hip hop head. This ain't no beef.
I know. We know that. It's the whole show, Big Mike.
That's what.
It's Kanye trying to be crazy because Kanye is crazy.
He is nuts.
Drake got it going on. Let Drake have his shit.
Mm.
This ain't beef.
Hey, I wonder if this. Hey, let me ask you this.
What real beef is people. I mean, I'm talking beef shooting in the streets.
But,
Yes.
But let me ask you this. Could this be the revamping of the light-skinned, black-skinned, or the light-skinned, dark-skinned beef? Oh, shit! This might be the bring it back.
Same shit. Like,
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
black skin beef is crazy. This is bullshit.
By the way, this is coming from Leroy Jenkins. This is the tofu of beefs.
It's
Man,
beef
shit.
substitute.
Call me Michael
This is the vegan beef.
Yeah.
Because anytime you put Jenkins on the end of a name, it's hood, right?
Yeah.
Man, Leroy's hood as fuck.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yes.
It is what it is. It's to create hype, to create record sales, and I'm down with that. I'm cool with that.
Well,
Like,
and look at
I'm a
Big
hip-hop
Mike.
head.
Look at
So
we know it's
let's
not a
do
beef
what we
because
do.
just look at the matchup. You got a mentally challenged American versus a Canadian. Canadians are so nice. They don't ever get a fucking beef with anybody.
Don't call Kanye a mentally challenged.
Oh, he is, Big Mike.
He's
I am.
a genius.
No,
He's
he's
crazy.
not. No, he's not. He can push
You know
buttons.
that. He's
He's not.
crazy.
He's a functioning autistic. That's what he is.
Kanye is crazy.
He's a functional
we'll admit that.
retarded.
He's got some shit going on.
He's got.
But
He
he's
is.
a
Did we say
genius,
retarded?
And what the
well,
fuck
you can.
He does,
I don't know what the new
Drake
slang is for that shit anymore.
fucking crazy as hell too, because he does what he does.
Be honest with you,
But-
the new slang for retarded should be
Everybody
Kanye West.
Makes it out to be this beef, and it's crazy.
Ugh,
Yes.
fucking Kanye.
All right. Thank you, Big Mike, for the phone call. We're gonna proceed with the story. We're gonna learn more.
Kanye, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
out.
All right.
All right, Big Mike.
Big Mike out, everybody. All right, there goes Big
in the
Mike.
wood.
All right, here's more Kanye West beef shit.
Mental breakdown following his now infamous TMZ live appearance. Quote, sending purple emojis when I'm dealing with mental I need my apologies now. All right, so then everything seemed to be calming down when Ye updated the internet, revealing that he'd finally gotten a phone call from the rapper. But apparently not. Kanye then went on to accuse Drake of, well, we'll just let his words speak for themselves. Quote, Drake called trying to threaten me, so Drake, if anything happens to me or anyone from my family, you are the first suspect. Adding, you pick on people with mental health issues.
Oh,
Wait, Kanye.
oh, that's snitching. That's dry snitching in the hood.
Wait, did Kanye say he himself has mental issues?
let's go back. Well, rewind the whole.
right, hold on a second.
Listen, this
Did
motherfucker
Kanye
said, if anything happens to me or my family, you are the first suspect. Man, that's some snitching ass shit, and ain't nothing happened yet. That's how you know he didn't turn Trumpish.
Wait, race car Johnny from the great state of Florida just had the phrase for
God, I love race car Johnny. Let's hear it.
The phrase for slow people. It's West-hearted. West-hearted.
I like it.
West-hearted.
It flows. It flows.
Hey man, that motherfucker's so West-hearted. You know what that
That's
means?
good.
You know what West-hearted means? It means you're confident as all fuck that you're retarded. Because Kanye is confident and he's cocky, yet he's an idiot. That's the worst two combinations a human being
I'm
can
still trying to
have.
figure out, man. I still have a fucking problem with this.
All right. Now, what were you saying? Something about a dry what?
Dry snitching.
Okay, I don't even know what that. What
That's
is
called dry
sni-
snitching.
What does dry snitching mean?
It's snitching without snitching. So he put on his Twitter talking about, if anything happens to my family or me, you're the first suspect.
That's kind of like being a dry drunk. You know what? It's in the same family.
Happens to me or anyone from my family, you are the first suspect. Adding, you pick on people with mental health issues. Yikes, this is so ugly.
She said
Dramatic,
yikes.
right?
That's how you
it
know it's
did
an
not
official beef.
end
She said
there.
yikes.
This is when Kanye's wife Kim got in on the oh-so-public feud, tweeting, quote, never threaten my husband or our family. He paved the way for there to be a Drake. She also added this, my husband is the most brilliant person, the most genius person that I know. He has broken so many boundaries, everything from music,
By the way, in this tweet that Kim Kardashian just put out, that this lady's reading, she had to have that motherfucker spell checked a bunch of times. You know that. You know, there's a lot of words in this tweet right here. And this motherfucker, she didn't write that.
design, fashion, and culture, and will continue to change the world.
He's not changing shit. He's just changing his bank account. That's what he's doing. No one is listening to this, your fucking husband, Kim, and going, you know what? Fucking man. He paved the way.
Let me speak for the black.
He didn't pave the way for shit.
The black delegation for a second.
Go ahead.
The black delegation we have cut off Kanye ever since he said slavery was a choice.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. So he's been cut off. So nobody listens to him. But God damn, if he don't make some.
At one point,
does he not make some good beats though?
He does.
God, I fucking hate that. I find myself listening to his
I'm
music.
pissed that my favorite rapper worked with them. Nas.
I'm pissed that every rapper in the fucking book made hits with him because they made fucking hits. Everything he puts out is a fucking hit.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
He's got to be crazy. Look, fucking Mozart.
Obviously, there's
Beethoven.
a lot of history here. This whole thing really got started months ago.
Yeah, but we don't know. No one ever talked to those guys. We don't have audio of the Mozart.
Yeah, but when Ye dies, he's gonna be a fucking genius. You know that. He's gonna be in the Beethoven fucking Mozart fucking picture. Yes, 100%.
He's not gonna be looked at like the other guys in the past that have died, like Tupac or Biggie. He's not gonna be looked at like that. He's not. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He blew it up for himself because he yap. He's in everybody's business all the time. No one likes a fucking nuisance.
In September, Kanye took to Instagram to slam Drake regarding rumors that he had an affair with Kim, which, of course, she quickly shut down.
Got that Canadian
Kanye
bacon.
later apologized to Drake, writing on Twitter, quote, sending good energy and love to Drake. I understand where the confusion started. As of right now, Drake has not responded to the recent outburst, except he did post these laughing, crying emojis on his Insta story.
This is the most retarded fucking story I've ever heard in my life.
Can we cut off the little white girl?
Like, this is rappers sending emojis to each other.
Can we cut off the little white girl? Because you know what makes it sound so much horrible?
Is the white girl.
Is the little white girl.
Fresh out of fucking Kansas.
Telling us this story.
Mom and Dad's farm.
Like, that's who you send to tell me the beef. Like, that's like, if this was a real beef, we'd hear it from fucking Sway. Like, we would have played the Sway or like you said earlier, the Charlemagne the God.
Right.
We'd have played some shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this chick is. Does she look like
John D. Noodle. I don't think Kanye's going to stand the test of time. We have too much information about his persona, and he's not Mozart. Oh, we didn't have anything on Mozart and shit.
I love how we put in shit at the end.
We didn't have anything on
That's
Mozart.
a real good conversation right there. Like, that's
shit.
comfortable in the chat room. I like that, John. I like that. Speaking of chat room, shout out to Third Ward.
Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
It's Race Car. What's up?
What up, Johnny?
What up, Race Car?
Oh, by the way, before you even go anywhere, Johnny, I just want to let you know I'm a huge fucking fan of yours, man. I love that story, your story a couple Wednesdays ago. I've been waiting for you to call in because I just wanted to tell you I got all like excited and shit when he called in just now. That story, like
when he called in the Fun Me show?
Yeah, about the T-shirt and shit. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
We all got a little mushy. That night.
Little sappy motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Johnny.
Hey, so like thinking about beef, like the last time I think I really saw a beef in the hip hop game was like when NWA took the stage in the MTV Music Awards and called out everybody on the East Coast.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. No, that
like
wasn't
when Joe
NWA.
got up there and he was like, "Hey, man, plenty of you," and he called everybody out.
That was Death
Oh,
Row
that was
Records.
Suge. Yeah, that was Death Row Records and Suge
yeah.
Knight. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's a beef.
Yeah,
was
people
real.
died over
That
that.
was real shit.
Yeah.
That was real. You're right, Johnny. That was real shit.
And if you ever watched
that was beef.
If you ever watched that documentary series with like Dr. Dre and
Defiant Ones.
the Defiant Ones.
Defiant Ones. Great documentary, by
Episode
the
3
way.
of that documentary series on HBO, the Defiant Ones. Nas is actually explaining that night at the
that
Source
was-
Awards
yeah.
when fucking Suge got up on stage and said that Nas was sitting in the audience and he's like, Wu-Tang got all fucking big. Everybody from the East Coast, and I was scared. I was
Everybody
scared.
was packing guns back
Yeah.
then. They were real gangsters.
Wu-Tang,
They were real deal.
Wu-Tang was wearing ski masks.
Nas was saying that when they were interviewing him, they said that we knew that they was packing. We knew they was packing. We knew they was packing. Like the shit was. And here's the crazy thing about that whole scenario. The shit, Snoop kind of calmed down the shit a little bit. Like if it wasn't for Snoop that night,
But
it would have erupted.
Well, Snoop even said in the episode 3 of the Defined Ones, he's like, man, like those East Coast motherfuckers let us get at it.
They let us get out of it because he said when Snoop went on stage, he said, "Y'all don't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and the West Coast." And he said, "We know where we at."
Known then.
And then but then he was like,
I think
but you know where we at," and he kind of let it,
You know that Snoop knew when Suge started saying that. You knew Snoop immediately was like, "Oh man, this is not good. This is the wrong place."
Don't you
to
think
be talking shit right now?
Don't you think like Dr. Dre and Snoop were like backstage behind the curtain going, "Oh, come on, Suge, why the fuck do you have to do that? Now we gotta do all this shit. Now we gotta have all this crap going on."
Snoop was though. Snoop was
I don't know if I would want to question Suge Knight. He just seems like the wrong guy to be like, hey, like even if I was driving in a car with Suge and he missed a turn, I'd probably let him keep driving. Just whatever. I'm
Yeah,
not
you know
gonna
what? We'll
say
make the
nothing.
next
He's
light.
throwing people up
Be honest
balconies
with you,
and shit like that. Fuck that.
I just read a side note, and I know this isn't true. I just know. But apparently Tom Sizemore, the actor, you know Tom Sizemore, you know who he is?
Yeah.
The guy that he was from like Black Hawk Down and Saving Private Ryan, I think.
Ryan, yeah.
Right. And he also made a porno at some point. But apparently in 2004, Tom Sizemore told a group of FBI agents at a like Denny's or something, a Denny's restaurant or something like that. It was like Applebee's or something like that.
Because that's where you always meet with the FBI.
He said
food chain.
He said that Suge Knight, he said exactly to Suge Knight, to these FBI agents, that Suge Knight had Tupac and Biggie killed. Both of them. So there you go. There's the little side note that probably is completely false, but...
You know,
I read it on the internet today.
You reporting that is just like that little white girl that just reported the Drake and Kanye beef.
It's like Drake and Kanye sending emojis to each other. Going, I'm angry. Angry face, angry face, angry face.
It's just amazing, too, that the media grabs it and totally steamballs with it. And it's like you guys also said, it could totally be an entire marketing plan for them to just sell music.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It could be.
Because in this day and age, that's how this shit works.
Well, it's an algorithm. You have to.
Right.
It's an algorithm. Like you have to be. Like that's why this remember we was talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's why this Tekashi 6ix9ine character.
What a brilliant
was so
artist.
big is because it wasn't about his music. I've never heard his music, but I know who Tekashi 6ix9ine is because you have to keep yourself relevant. The content nowadays
Well, it's
is
the guy
so
walking around
fast.
with a 6'9" on his forehead.
Well, that too, and rainbow hair. But the content moves so fast, you have to keep up with it. And to keep up with it, you have to be on the trending topic on Twitter. Like, Twitter is king right now as far as...
It's so tiresome.
I mean? It is tiresome. You don't know what the fuck's happening from day to day with music, period. Because you have to be popping. It has to be something every day.
Every day you got to be.
So you're right, Johnny. I mean, that's
sharing.
for two guys that's been in the game for as long as they have. They're trying to stay relevant, and the whole Pusha T beef has mellowed out. So now they got to bring some shit back up.
Right.
So I agree with Johnny there, man. And it's definitely a publicity stunt.
I still think Kanye can try to throw in the Takeshi and whatever, the dude getting shot and shit like that.
Right.
But I don't think that's rap. That's not rap beef based. Both of those guys, if you know them and you knew about their background enough, they had fucked up backgrounds and they had people outside of the game that wanted them dead well before they became big.
Right.
So. Him using that too, was like, come on, man. Like, to me, I think it's more of them. They're just baiting the public into something. It's just a social media windup.
Right. It is. Well, with them two, it definitely is.
It's completely pussy. It's such pussy shit.
It is. And since we're talking about the two individuals that we're talking about,
I can't be honest with you. Flat out can't take a Canadian rapper seriously. Honestly, I know he's very talented.
I can't take Canadians seriously, period.
I
love Canadians. That's not like a bash on Canadians. Like, I fucking love Canadian. Man, I met this Canadian stripper one time.
Syrup. Fuck, they have the best syrup in the world.
Like, I saw, there was like a video of Drake rapping on the field where the Toronto Blue Jays play. I'm like, this is retarded. What are you doing?
Man,
you're in a dome. It sucks. It's not a real field. It's not real grass.
I met this Canadian stripper one time, and we got to conversating, and I met her because I approached her because I wanted to hit it. You know what I mean?
Was she holding a Molson Canadian? Show me a dick, eh?
She's a bag of money. I know that because she just got off work at the casino.
How hot was she?
Blah, blah. She was smoking
They're
hot.
probably pure as shit.
I was trying to holler at her because, you know what I ended up doing? I didn't even end up getting with her, fucking with her.
Right.
Man, I ended up talking with her for like fucking hours and bought her fucking breakfast because she was so fucking nice.
Canadian women are pure as newly fallen snow.
Man.
They're cold as fuck, too. It's so cold up there. They're all cold and shit.
But not as cold.
Gentlemen, I'm out of here.
Race Car Johnny, we must have hit a nerve with Race Car Johnny. He said,
"See you, buddy. Thank you, Race Car." By the way,
he must have had one back in Canada that he started thinking about, like, oh shit.
Quick side note: if you're gonna date a Canadian female, you gotta defrost that pussy. That's what I'm saying. I could be lying.
Do you know that in Canada?
I could be lying.
You know that in Canada, there's these devices that sit underneath your engine that you plug in to keep them warm.
Oh fuck yeah!
Overnight, like in your garage, they don't freeze.
Yeah, because they
need one like that for the. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you got to put it underneath the vagina where the vagina sits and defrost that.
The pussy marinator.
Yeah,
I like it.
All right, we're gonna do a break because I got to take a leak.
I gotta fucking piss.
I gotta take a leak. Who's going first? I think the white guy should go first. We might take longer.
I'll just
you go
right outside, right out that window.
No, you're gonna it'll be like a.
I'm gonna fuck up your property value. I'm just gonna go outside, get the piss, and like, what up, though?
Somebody can look at the window and go, "Hey, there ain't no fire out here, dickhead." All right, taking a break. Back more lunaticradio.com Friday nights right after these words.
You're listening to the Lunatic Radio Show. Follow him on Twitter at Lunatic Radio.
Found a rooftop to play our game.
You're listening to the Lunatic Radio Show. Follow him on Twitter at Lunatic. The Lunatic Radio Show.
When they brought you in here and booked you, you was crying like a pussy. Back the fuck up. Back up. You know you fucking with down number 4 on the ninth floor.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
What up, everybody? LR Show hanging out with you. Kier, fucking TJ the Mayor.
What up, though? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, everybody. 718-690-9290 is the number to call in. Show email, the show, lunaticradio.com. Social medias is at Lunatic Radio. Go ahead and follow us up. On Wednesday's show, we do 3 shows a week, everybody. I like to point that out, too. We do the Friday nights, LR Friday nights with Detroit TJ. On Sundays, it's me, my co-host for the last 17 years, Rocket, and the great Leroy Jenkins. And on Wednesday nights, I do a solo show, tentatively. And then if not, I have a buddy from New York City who owns the Stand Comedy Club, great comedy club in New York City. His name is Chris Itali. He'll be joining us. So 3 nights a week, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. It is 3 lunaticradio.com shows a week. I want to ask Detroit TJ how bad the weather is in the Motor City, because apparently Jessica Starr, a Fox News Detroit meteorologist, hung herself. So I'd imagine she got sick of the cloudy days. She got sick of the cloudy days and just...
Weather's that bad.
Weather's that bad in Detroit where fucking meteorologists are hanging themselves. I'm not going to show a picture of her because the lady's is deceased. 35 years old. It's kind of sad. I don't know if she really hung herself because the weather's so bad.
You know what they say? It's so cold
in the D. How the fuck am I supposed to do the weather?
All on nigga, you know what's crazy? I actually know the lyrics to that song. Like, I was
It's so
actually singing along to
cold
it.
in
You were
the
making
D.
up lyrics.
I guess I'm going to hang myself.
Damn,
That's
man.
pretty sad, huh?
That's cold.
Star,
really
a 35-year-old from Novi, Michigan. Where's
Novi,
Michigan.
Michigan.
About 30 miles northwest of Detroit. Wow. Is survived by her husband, Dan, along with a 5-year-old son. She had a son, Noah. God damn, and a 3-year-old daughter, Riley. Very sad. What was going through? I mean, you're a meteorologist, man. It's not like if you're doing weather in fucking this state that TJ and I live in, Arizona, it's the easiest job in the fucking world. And what do you got to do in Detroit? She's like, it's going to snow. And then in the summer, it's like, it's hot. That's it. Right? She must have had something going on outside of job that made her depressed.
Yeah, it couldn't have been the weather.
It's not her job.
Now, if you were a reporter in Arizona, then I can see it. Then I can see you killing yourself.
Yeah, because there's just no news out here.
You just go, what's today going to be? Hot as fuck.
Literally, I watched the local news here in the state of Arizona, and here it is. Literally, the NBC affiliate here in Phoenix, they have a segment on their half-hour local news show that's dedicated to listeners sending in a fucking DM to the hosts of the show, and they answer a question about their personal lives. What? That is on the news here. That is on the news here. That's the news. Whereas, like, you watch the news, I'm sure in Detroit, you watch the news in New York City. For the first 20 minutes, it's murder and rapes, and then it's the weather and sports, and that's it.
Nobody saw it coming.
But here in Arizona, it's crazy.
Listen, right now, I'm about to interview.
Go ahead.
Now. I'm about to interview for a fucking job right now. Watch this. Today in Arizona, it's going to be fucking hot.
Fucking it. There it is.
Tomorrow?
Fucking book him, Johnny. He's on every...
hot as balls.
Yeah. It's hot as balls.
Third day.
Thursday, it's hot as balls again. Hey, look, I'm back. It's hot as balls again. Here you go.
My balls are still sweating.
Go have your fucking fun, people.
Fuck Arizona.
Well, Jessica Starr, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man. That's unfortunate. I hope that her family's okay and all that other shit, man. That's tough to deal with, is suicide.
It is. It's a tough thing. So
Yeah.
Maybe if she did the weather somewhere else, she'd still be around.
Yeah.
Just gonna let that one sit there.
Yeah, that was pretty dark. Hey, so it's the Friday night show, and hope everybody's having fun while they're going out and fucking not watching the weather.
By the way, I'm not big on the dating apps. I don't like the dating app thing, but I'm on the dating apps. I do this one called Bumble, and it really, for a 42-year-old 5'6" Irish kid from fucking Long Island, it doesn't work out.
Explain Bumble, please, because I don't know.
Bumble is a dating app. Well, here, I'll explain the first one. Tinder is the one where you swipe left, you swipe right, and if you match, you can just start, both of you, female or male, just start texting each other. Bumble is a different one. It's the same type of setup. You swipe left, you swipe right, but if you match up with a girl, I can't text her. She has to text me first. Like, I can't start texting right away. She has to text me.
Oh, so this is kind of like a woman-based app?
So now there's a new app out there. Okay. And apparently it's available. I tried looking it up today. I didn't see it on my thing, but apparently it's available for Apple iPhones and Androids. But I feel like this is not available in the United States, but it's on the internet. So what the fuck? It should be available everywhere. But anyway, it cuts through all that rigmarole. Everybody, this is
rigmarole?
The rigmarole of chatting.
What the fuck is a rigmarole?
The rigmarole.
Man, you better watch how you talking. It's Friday nights. This ain't motherfucking Wednesday, son.
Hey, I know.
Watch your motherfucking tone in this bitch. You say it again. Say rig. With your R's. Make sure you are rig.
One or two more beers in, and that word would have been. I would have been punched in the face.
I'd never punch you. I'd slap you. I'd never punch you. First of all,
I said rigmarole. Rigmarole. It's like an old term my dad used to.
What the fuck does rigmarole mean?
My mom.
Who says
my
rigmarole?
Dad, my father used to say it to my mother when she was being a C.
Okay, but what does rigmarole mean?
It means like, you give me all this rigmarole to do.
Like all this bullshit?
Yeah, bullshit. I think it means bullshit. Right?
Man,
then that's what I meant.
I hope so. because I don't know what the fuck that Irish shit was. That was some real. I felt like I needed to go get some potatoes and fucking corned beef. I was like, oh shit,
motherfucker, you just said what?
He doing the Irish jig with some rigmaroles. I said, oh shit,
man, you better rigmarole your ass out of here.
That's the new Irish drug. Oh shit, I'm about to put on some music. I ain't know what was happening. Oh shit.
Say rigmarole again.
Shit. Man, wow, I better keep drinking.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Tinder, Tinder and Bumble, you got to sit there and text. And you're building a relationship with a complete stranger you matched up with on this dating app. But there's a new dating app, everybody, that is supposed to cut through all that shit. And it's the title of this app, which is designed similarly to Tinder and Bumble. It's called Tap That. Now, the name says it all, right? Tap That.
That's what apps should be.
Right.
Dating apps should be
right.
that.
Because
then you know what you're getting into.
Right.
You're not. Listen. If you're a chick from what's that shit called? ChristianMingle.com. You're not gonna go on Tap That.
Right. It's called Tap That. And Tap That's I guess mission statement is it wants to encourage healthy, positive, and sexual encounters without the awkwardness that is so often occurs when you meet people online. And I've been there, man. It's just like you don't know who the fuck this person is. You don't want to get into like you don't want to write a fucking thesis paper to somebody you're just trying to fucking finger bang on a Friday night.
Why do you keep saying you want to finger bang?
Because that's what I have to do at my size and my age. I'm Irish.
Finger bangs anymore.
The only thing Irish people think can do was finger bang.
That's what the fuck you think? Does that have to do with the fucking?
We can do the Irish jig and finger bang. Occasionally tell a joke or two,
I got a question though. Let's hold on. Give me a second, because I don't want you to move on quite yet, because I'm trying to understand some shit here. What's the draw for dating apps? And I'm asking you because I know that you've tried them. You've tried the Bumblebee you told me about. You told me about Tinder. This new one you just told me about. I didn't even know nothing about it. But like what?
It's for people who want to fuck but don't want to have relationships.
Okay, but what makes you say, man, I'm gonna try this app. This is gonna be a good app to meet somebody. Like because at your age, you're from the old school. So like what brought you in? I'm trying to understand like what brought you into doing something like this, right? You get what I'm saying?
By the way, John D. Noodle has been listening to the Lunatic Radio Show for a long, long time because he just wrote in a reference that is at least 12 years old. And tap, 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 eyes to the door. Yes. That is very funny. Obviously, it's way too long to explain.
Okay.
But
We're
it's
not going there?
Yeah, but it's hilarious. It's hilariously funny for the old school listeners of the LR show. You'll find that very funny. It's an old school Ronnie Beans reference.
I'm just trying to figure out this whole fucking swipe left, swipe right thing. Like to me, like I'm from the era, and you're from the era too. That's how I don't know how you got into this dating shit on the fucking web.
Why don't you get on? It's just boredom. Like you're taking a dump and you're just like, fuck, I'm just gonna download that
swipe
Tinder.
Right? No, when you're taking a dump, motherfucker, you swipe front to motherfucking back.
Oh yeah, no, like, I'm not swiping on my ass. I'm talking about on the phone. You get on the phone. You're bored. It's a boredom thing for me. Man, I really don't care.
I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I did? But here's the thing: I swiped to the left and seen this chick.
But I honestly agree.
Swipe to the right to get around this. Dude that was
I agree with
I swipe right up on her like, hey, what up, ma?
I agree with the mission statement of this app because I think the Bumble apps and the other dating apps are shitty because you have to go through that bullshit. Like everybody's on those apps for one thing, pretty much. Unless you're a fucking goddamn just oblivious to how fucking things are. Okay. You're on those apps to fuck. You just want to fuck. All guys on those apps want to fuck.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at. So in your words, give me like a sentence or two in your words what this new app is that none of the other apps are.
Say it again.
Like in your words, like what is this new app that the other apps are not?
It is stating by its title, Tap That. It's stating that here's an app for you to meet somebody who is wants to do the same thing you want to do, which is bang. That's what that app is. I'll read you how.
Well said. Well, I need to hear no more.
Yeah.
That's
I
well
mean,
said.
the article
Makes sense.
The
Boom,
article
straight to the
says when
point.
creating a profile as well as inputting your name and age and sexual orientation, you'll be asked to select the interests from a list of icons. The interests include friends with benefits, partner sharing, water sports, which I don't understand, among many others.
Water sport. They getting tortured?
Yeah. So you go through this. Once you're done with setting up your profile and tap that app, people know exactly what you're there for.
Leroy said this.
And you can pick what sexual interest you're into, whether you're gay, straight, fucking, you're a trans person, you're into fucking being a dom, you want to be submissive, you want to fucking take fucking fingers in the ass. I don't know if it goes that detailed because I haven't been on the motherfucker yet, but
Hey, listen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, between Leroy and John Newman.
By the way,
man.
water sports equals golden showers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, see how that's pissing off. That's R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, that's some yeah.
Wow. They said they have a perfect. See, you're about to bring two things together. Rigmarole. How do you say it?
Rigmarole.
Rigmarole with that app. It gets rid of the rigmarole.
Right.
That's what John D and fucking Leroy explained to me. Now it makes sense what rigmarole is.
Yeah. It gets rid of it gets out of You get rid of the rigmarole of
You
going.
get rid of the rigmarole.
Your name is Stacy.
This
How
gotta
would
be some New
nice
York shit.
Yeah.
Is this some New York shit?
No, I think it was
Or
developed
some
over
Irish shit?
I
No,
think
I'm talking about some rigmarole.
Oh, I think
I'm
it's
still trying to
I don't
figure out
know. I first
rigmarole.
heard it from my dad.
That's got to be some Long Island, New York shit.
Yeah, you go through the whole rigmarole. You're like,
Yeah, fuck the rigmarole.
you got me doing
know
all
what I'm
this
saying?
fucking rigmarole all day. I'm never gonna fucking catch the game. That's what my dad would drink a gallon of wine and find himself listening to fucking.
Jeremy Bacon in the chat line says, "Oh boy is still striking out."
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He must have
absolutely.
got that from you still being on dating sites.
Oh fuck yeah.
Kieran's still striking out.
Dude, fucking Mendoza line for my life.
What's that mean?
When it comes to like knocking the pussy out of the ballpark, I'm betting .212.
Man, put that hammer to use, man. Stop bullshitting. Stop fucking being stingy. You know what?
I know. I
You're
don't want to talk
stingy as
about.
fuck.
I don't care. I don't care.
You want to go to the next subject?
Yes.
Please go to the next subject because you know I'll be on your ass like preparation. Pause.
Vitamin Water offers to pay $100,000 to a person who can dish their smartphone for a year. Go ahead. Just a bit outside.
Give me this.
Tried the quarter and missed.
Give me this. This motherfucker here went to. He wanted to get off the subject fast.
Yeah,
he went, Vitamin Water offers to pay $100,000 to a person who can ditch smartphone for a year. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
God damn it, are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not. Wow.
What the
God.
fuck is that?
Those are
That's some cold shit.
that's some what?
I got scared that last one you played. I didn't know what the fuck.
Personally, I think we got hosed on that call.
Oh wait, where's the?
Oh, speaking of getting hosed. Oh, I forgot. We got to bring something up, Kieran.
Go ahead.
Play that. Get hosed. What's that? 3?
Hosed? What? I don't know.
I don't know. Number 3.
No, go ahead.
Hosed. Speaking of motherfuckers getting hosed, have you seen? Not one of your porno things that you watch. Have you seen that LL Cool J got snubbed
Oh yeah.
from the fucking
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes, you and Chris are talking about it Wednesday. Hey, by the way, tune in on Wednesday nights. Him and Chris Italia. Tune in on Sunday nights. Him and Rock, which are the originals, the Lunatic Radio Show, along with featuring Leroy Jenkins. But you guys are talking about this Wednesday,
Right.
and then ever since Wednesday, there was what 20.
It was like 15, 16 nominees for the
Nominees.
2019 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, which takes place in March 29th, I think.
They came out. Let me bring it up here. They came out with the 5 today, right?
Yeah,
or yesterday.
They named the
narrowed it down
5
to 5.
inductees for the 2019 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do you want to read them, or you want me to do it?
2019. No, you read them off, because speaking of being hosed, and then when you read them off, then everybody's gonna be like, oh.
I tell you what, I picked my nominees or who's going to get in 2 days
say that
ago.
first.
And I was 3 for 5
Okay.
because I picked. All right, so
Wait, hold on. I want you to read all 20 or all 16 first, and then read who got in.
do I have that
You
list
still
here?
have that
All right, here are
list?
the nominee. Here are the nominees for the 2019. All right, yeah, here we go. We'll play a little game show. Let me see if I can get some game show music. Let me see if I can get some game show music from the internet.
Like some
game show music.
Like it's got to be like some early 90s
game
shit, too. That was the litty shit. While he's looking for that, man, I want to remind everybody to call into the show. The live call-in line is 718-690-9290. That's 718-690-9290. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to John Noodle, longtime listener. Leroy Jenkins. I can't do it like they do it. Leroy Jenkins.
Somebody
Jeremy
on
Bacon.
somebody
Deidre. Hold on. I'm not done with my shout outs, motherfucker.
Go ahead.
This is the Friday night show. We do shout outs, son.
Right.
DJ Dead. Third Ward, Fitty Boys.
The names are a lot different on Friday nights than they are on Sunday.
You noticed that? I was going to say that. I was going to.
I need one of the fucking air horn sirens.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Race Car Johnny.
Race Car Johnny.
You see how I said Race Car Johnny? Like Race Car Johnny?
Yeah.
Because I know what color they are, so I say them different. Does that make me racist?
No.
Then when I say fucking,
you can say whatever
John,
you want.
When I say John, I'm like, oh yeah, John Noodle. Then when I say fucking Third Ward, 50 lady boys, yeah, son. You know, with like
I don't
New
care.
York shit or something.
I don't care if like the title of this show was lunaticradio.com Friday nights with TJ and the Cracker. That'd be great. I would be the Cracker. It'd be awesome.
Man, that's fucked up. I like it. Shout out to Eddie. And shout out to Eddie and shout out to Deidre Robinson. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please go and subscribe, like our page, and tune in and enjoy the show.
I just want to point out the fact this is where our world is, everybody. I just went on the YouTube looking for game show music. You know, for this little segment we're gonna do. I'm gonna read the nominees for the 2019 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Some dickhead on YouTube was just like, you know what? I'm just going to make 10 hours of a loop of the Jeopardy theme. Who fucking does that? Who is the person in this world that's going, I got nothing to do today. I think I'm just going to loop the Jeopardy theme for 10 hours. Who fucking does this shit? All right. Anyway, I'm not going to play that one. I'll play that one.
One more shout out. I forgot.
One more shout out?
Shout out to Foeman and
shout out to Lo. It was funny. I was just gonna stop the music because I didn't want it to run out, but I forgot it was 10 hours already. 10 hours of shit. So I
don't
can
have to stop shit.
I don't have to play anything.
Hey DJ, drop that shit.
All right, here it is. All right, here. All right, the nominees for the 2019 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm gonna read the list to TJ. TJ's gonna pick his top 5, but then I'll actually read the top 5. The folks that were inducted. All right, Def Leppard, Devo, Janet Jackson, John Prine, Kraftwerk, LL Cool J, MC5, Radiohead, Rage Against the Machine, Roxy Music, Rufus featuring Shaka Khan, Stevie Nicks, The Cure, The Zombies, Todd Rundgren.
Give me that.
All right, you're gonna give me the.
I already know who the fuck's in. But
well, you do
I'll
know.
just give you guys mine. What my shit was gonna be.
Right.
My shit was gonna be. Obviously, I'll mention LL Cool J first. Of course, I would. Right. Of course, LL Cool J first. I'm gonna go with The Cure. Now this is where like everything else after this was kind of like, okay,
who gives a fuck?
Not who gives a fuck, but just kind of like, yeah. I just don't think it's a strong class this year. But so Rage Against the Machine, I absolutely love, and I'm biased, and I think they deserve. My reasoning for them to deserve to be in there is because of what they said, like their message. Like it ain't about body of music, it ain't about being around for so long, but they're not together anymore, so we're not getting any more Rage Against the Machine.
They only had 3 albums.
That's what I'm saying. We know like they're done. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what they did in 3 albums,
they did a pretty good job.
A lot of people didn't do in 10.
Right.
They had a message and they were good. So okay.
I think be honest with you, the people who got inducted, I think they fucked it up a little bit.
Okay, so let me I'll just run through my list real quick because we're gonna get into the actual list that made it. So anyway, I got LL, I got The Cure, I got Rage Against the Machine. Is that 3? Definitely Rufus featuring Shaka Khan, which is not featuring Shaka Khan. First of all, Shaka Khan is it, and then everything else falls behind. Like, you don't even have to fucking mention Rufus. Was that 4?
I think you did 4.
Okay. And Def Leppard.
Right.
So that would be my 5 is Def Leppard, LL Cool J, Shaka Khan, The Cure, Rage Against the Machine.
All right, the inductees for the 2019 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are as follows: Radiohead, Janet Jackson, Stevie Nicks, Def Leppard, The Cure, Roxy Music, and The Zombies.
Like Kieran does. This is what Kieran does. I love when Kieran does.
I love when he does. This is homage to who's that sports talk guy? It's like he always says like fantastic, awesome. What's that guy's name? Fuck, I forget his name. He's a legend in sports talk radio. He always broadcasts on Southern. I don't know who the fuck his name is.
While we have the music going, can you read off the 5 now? And
I did.
We can get that music.
I just did that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Radiohead, The fucking Cure, Def Leppard, Roxy Music, The Zombies, and Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I see that now.
So, fuck. I mean, it could have been a lot better. Like, for my taste, it could have been a lot better. If they could have put in.
I don't agree with Janet Jackson.
I don't agree with
Janet Jackson. And that's taboo
Jackson.
for me to say.
I don't agree with Janet Jackson either.
And I love Janet.
I don't agree with Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks already got it.
I can't comment on the Zombies or the Roxy Music. I can't because I honestly can't think of it off the top of my head what they've done. But I'm sure I've listened.
Okay.
By the way, please don't let there be a day when DJ Khaled gets in.
He the best. Who? He.
Yeah.
Okay.
We the best inductees.
God. I can't wait. I can't wait for fucking
What does he do? What is the Everybody asks us on the internet.
He's a great producer.
Is that what he is?
Yes, he's an executive producer. That's
we the best music.
He executive produces a lot of shit. Which doesn't mean. Here's the thing about executive producer, because I've been an executive producer.
I feel like he says that same thing every time he has a piece of food in front of his face.
I've actually executive produced.
This is the best ice cream.
A couple of projects. Executive produce doesn't mean anything except for you brought everything together. You don't make a beat. You just get the people to make the beat, and you put your little spice on it.
He's good at making friends.
Bring artists. Exactly. You're a great friend maker.
So what the fuck does he do other than fucking eat cheeseburgers and hang out with P. Diddy?
Fucking living his best life. He's got the keys, bro.
I know.
He's got the fucking
guy's
keys.
everywhere.
He's everywhere.
And he can't speak without like speaking in that hype voice.
Why the fuck is he the hype man every time he fucking talks?
He's ripping off Flavor Flav. That was Flavor Flav's thing, man.
Man, that's a great fucking point.
He's always this
the
DJ
new
Khaled. Yo, listen, watch my.
Even when was like his Snapchats and all that shit, like he's always like over animated, like yo,
yeah,
you see this tree behind me?
Yo, check this out.
This shit came from Flagstaff in the middle of the fucking. I had to fight a mother. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, back to
Go ahead. But even like you go on a DJ Khaled tip, like there was a scene, like he did this song with Nas. What was that song he did with Nas? It was actually kind of a hit.
Oh, Hold the Keys.
Hold the Keys?
Holy Keys.
Holy Keys?
That was the one with Big Sean.
No, it was the
It was off the DJ Khaled album.
The Major Key. There's an extended play of the video they created for that song. There's a scene with DJ Khaled speaking to a man from Jamaica.
Nantucket?
It wasn't Nantucket.
I thought maybe you were speaking from
certainly wasn't Nantucket. You want to see the whitest place on earth? Go to Nantucket, motherfucker. It is just all. Anyway, he's speaking to this like Rastafarian guy, and he's speaking like he's on Hot 97 in New York City or Power 105 in New York City, like he's like he's got to premiere the latest joint from whoever. But he's like on the street, just talking to a guy. He's like, yo, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, man. Oh, come on.
If I ever encountered DJ Khaled in real life,
I'm going to hit him with a shovel. Stop it, DJ Khaled.
I'm going to give him a Xanax. I'm going to give him a nice fucking...
I'm going to write him a note that says, you're the shittiest artist. Just the exact opposite of what he thinks.
Okay, speaking of shitty artists, okay, back to my fucking point, all right? God, we went on all the way to fucking DJ Khaled with this, and he's not even... Anyway, they put Janet in,
yeah,
which I didn't agree with. I don't agree with Stevie Nicks.
I wouldn't have put her
And
in
I'm
just because she banged Jermaine Dupri.
That holds no bearing for me, but I mean, because if you want to get a record produced, I mean, that's the guy that you bang. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. I just like to say things that are ridiculous.
Everybody's thought about banging him. Like, anyway,
so, give me the beat. I'll give her something else. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so Janet Jackson. Let's keep it real. Like, what? That's the way love goes. Okay, good for you.
Fuck
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, brud.
You know what was good?
What?
Rhythm Nation, when she was dancing.
Yeah.
This is you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look up
we know
Janet.
a few.
That's the way love
Scream.
goes. Escapade, Scream.
And Scream was only good because it was Michael
Rhythm
Jackson
Nation.
coming back.
Together Again, Anytime, Any Place.
You're just reading shit.
No,
none of that shit was a hit.
Oh no, these are all of her hits. I just wrote them in.
Oh no, like
she's got a lot of
them were
hits. Apparently, she's got a lot of hits.
3 of them were hits, bro. That's the way love goes. Yes.
Right. I don't know any.
Scream, because her brother was on it. What was the other one you mentioned?
She's putting out music now?
Rhythm Nation.
10 best Janet Jackson songs. Here we go. Updated 2017. Here's the 10 best Janet Jackson.
Let's fucking hear what we got here.
Let's see what
they got.
Let me see. Hopefully this is not like a.
It ain't shit you know. I bet you don't know one lyric. If you can tell me a lyric, more than 3 of them. Then she.
I can't. I can't.
I know. I asked that guy.
Escapade. Someone to Call My Lover. Nasty. Like
this
nasty
is so great.
if you want me. Nasty.
This is so great of you actually reading these off.
Janet Jackson, so number 7, All For You, best song, Janet Jackson. Number 6, Control. I don't know what that fucking song is.
Control was all right.
Number 5, That's the Way Love Goes. That should be up higher, I think.
Okay, but still.
Janet Jackson, best song, number 4. What Have You Done For Me Lately?
It sounds like a bunch of bitching to me.
Number 3, Janet
like
Jackson, best song she's ever made. One called If. ... I Were Michael. Not kidding.
If Joe Jackson would have.
Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead. Yes, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
I'm here.
Yes, go ahead.
Janet Jackson, come on now. All those are hits.
But no, not all of them are. No, they're not.
Man, they're not all hits. What are you smoking?
Hey, number 1, Janet Jackson, best hit of all time according to Billboard.com.
Okay.
Black Cat. I don't remember that song.
Let me put it like this then. Let me explain it like this. If you're not from that era, let's say, right?
Talk to him.
Then you only know 3 Janet Jackson songs. So if you looked up her top 10 songs because you looked it up,
right?
But you don't know, and you're from that era.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know that
but
shit.
But then again, it's like
I'm not from the era, but I know that there's only 3. That's what I'm saying. The point being,
she was a popular artist for that time, but then once she left, she was done. She's not a legend. You wouldn't say Janet Jackson's a legendary artist.
Okay, now let's go here. Are you ready for this?
She's a legend.
She's not. She was just a hot chick from a certain period of time.
If she wasn't part of the Jackson family, she'd be nobody.
She's no bigger than Britney Spears. She's no bigger than Britney Spears.
She doesn't have it.
Stop it.
She doesn't have it.
Big Mike, she's no bigger than Britney Spears. She's no bigger than Britney Spears.
Because
she's not.
Is she bigger than LL?
Bruh.
Hey, hold on. Is she bigger than LL? Is she bigger than LL?
Stop it.
Answer me. Is she bigger than LL?
Yes.
Hey, thanks for calling
That's
in.
insane. See you later,
Thanks
Big Mike.
for calling
That's
in, Big
insane.
Mike.
LL Cool J's a trendsetter.
We had to shut down Big Mike.
We had to shut down Big Mike.
That's
and it is true. It is true.
By the way, I won't shut you down.
My friends.
Listen, hold on. I just want to say this.
Do you agree with that?
Hold on. I just want to say this. I won't shut you down when you call in. Kieran won't shut you down when anybody calls in. We won't shut you down. If you call like 3 times, if you call 3 times, we'll shut you down. And then if you call 3 times with the fucking blasphemy that Janet Jackson deserves to be on the list over LL.
That's ridiculous.
Blasphemy.
That's ridiculous.
Bro, hold on. I'll just name off the top. Mama Said Knock You Out.
Right.
We'll start there.
Finger Banging Broads on a Sob Farm. That wasn't one of his hits. That was just something I did when I was a kid.
Okay. I Need Love.
Yeah, no, there's so many. I mean, there's
Doing it.
I did mention on LL's had some tanks.
Remember that? Hey love,
Yeah,
hey love.
absolutely.
He was licking his lips, son.
There's so many good.
He was licking his. I'm going back to Cali. Come on, Kieran.
Well, here's the thing. Like I think I just knocked it out of the ballpark. To be honest with you, Janet Jackson
Rock the
is
bells.
no bigger than what Britney Spears was during her time.
I'm bad. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. That's a great point.
She's no bigger.
A flash in the pan.
She's
And
just
the only reason
she was great for that period of time, and that's it. We don't remember her.
And
No one's playing Janet Jackson music these days.
And I was just about to say the only reason she stayed relevant
Stevie
was because
Nicks?
she was a Jackson.
Right. Stevie Nicks is timeless.
Stevie Nicks is timeless, but yes,
I can see Stevie Nicks getting in.
Stevie Nicks over Janet.
I thought she wouldn't get
I can
in.
give Stevie Nicks over Janet.
I thought she wouldn't get in because of
She
Fleetwood
already
Mac.
got in from Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
But she already got her just due, so I'm not mad about the
Right.
Stevie Nicks not getting in. I'm just saying, Janet, I'm talking about if
Carl, you're on here. Go ahead.
No, can I speak?
Go ahead. Make it quick, Big Mike. We got other things to do.
Dude, listen. I'm gonna make it real quick. Y'all on some bullshit. Janet Jackson is a beast. She's got more hits than anybody else.
she don't got more hits than who? She ain't got more hits than Kodak Black.
Right.
You don't even know who Kodak Black is?
Stop.
Okay, you don't know who Kodak Black is.
Janet Jackson is a
Tekashi
beast.
6ix9ine got more hits than Janet Jackson. Unless Joe was there. If Joe was there, she got more hits. She only got
ain't
hits.
got no damn more hits.
She only got hits because Joe Jackson was beating their ass. That's the only hits that she got. Y'all never seen the American, what was that
Stop
fucking
it.
movie, American
Stop it.
Dream or something like that about the
Tekashi
Jackson
6ix9ine.
5?
You said Tekashi 6ix9ine got more.
And I've never heard
hits?
Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's got more hits than Janet Jackson.
No, I mean Janet Jackson's career is the equivalent of like Andy Van Slyke when he played for the fucking Pittsburgh Pirates. Like he came and got. He was good when he was there, but now he's not playing anymore.
Right, good for that time, but it's not timeless. It's not timeless. Like think about this. We're still listening to Stevie Nicks joints.
Right. Yeah,
We're
Stevie
still
Nicks
listening. I'm talking
timeless.
about maybe not me personally, but we're still listening to Def Leppard.
Yeah, Def Leppard's. They're
We're still
pouring.
listening to Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're still listening to this shit. Nobody's still listening to Janet. I haven't heard
Y'all
of
talking
Janet
all
Jackson.
that crazy stuff. I'm talking about Janet Jackson.
That's what we're talking
that's what
about.
we're talking about.
Are
Nobody's
you guys
still banging
telling
Janet
me
Jackson.
that Janet Jackson don't have more hits.
I'll give you
She
that.
got
Big
damn
Mike.
more hits than Michael Jackson.
Big. All right. All
Okay,
right. We're at
okay.
Big.
This
See you later, Big Mike.
motherfucker's
That's
on
just
that
fuck.
shit.
That's just
Hey,
fucking crazy.
we got to see if is he hanging out with Artie Lang?
I don't. Yeah.
I think Big Mike's hanging out with Artie Lang.
I don't know.
God damn.
Hopefully, Big Mike has
Remix
his
that
notes.
shit. Where's the fucking gunshots?
I don't know.
God, we gotta cut gunshots in here, man. Get the strap. Hashtag 50 Cent. Get the strap.
My God.
This motherfucker said.
He just. Big Mike.
She got more hits.
Big Mike wasn't winning the argument at all, so he's just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna throw this curveball out there.
First of all,
here's a bomb.
She didn't have more hits than Michael when it came to getting beat by Joe.
Janet Jackson has the best
That would've
pussy
been-
of all women
that would've-
ever.
That would have been her best bet. She didn't get hit. Maybe when Jermaine Dupri was banging her. Woo! Like I said, back to LL. Bro, those are classic. Ooh, drop a bomb on it. This ain't fuck flex.
Yeah.
But drop a bomb. That's Kieran on his New York shit. I like
How
when
about
Kieran
that
gets on
Janet
his New
Jackson
York
pussy? Fuck yeah.
That shit was fire.
That shit was the-
fire, son. I love when I hang out with Kieran because I try to do this stupid ass New York accent because
Yeah.
he brings it on me.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins going back to Cali. Nah, I don't think so. It's about quality, not quantity. No, you know what?
But that's Janet doesn't have quantity or quality.
She has quality, not quantity. Just quality.
does she have quality?
Like I said, she's the equivalent of Britney Spears just a decade earlier.
But can you say she has quality if it's only 3 quality?
No, she has some She was a giant artist for her time.
3 quality that still played.
But she's
today.
not Stevie Nicks. She's not LL Cool J. She's not Rage Against the Machine. She's fucking. She was good for her time. Call, you're on the air. Go ahead.
I'm here.
We're not letting Big Mike on the show. Yeah. All right.
Big Mike sounds like he had a couple.
Big Mike had a couple. He's still on that. He's still on that tip right there. Did I do the vitamin water thing? I did do the vitamin water thing.
You did the vitamin water.
All right, so your Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. It's not what we wanted, but we got some good ones in there. Radiohead's a fucking no-brainer. They should be in there. The rest can just fucking go whatever. Have at it. Here's a piece of meat. All you guys fight over it. Radiohead's the one hands down that should be in there.
Do you want to keep it music or do you want to go somewhere else?
To be honest with you, I want to go to my fridge and drink like 4 beers.
You want another beer?
No, I'm fine.
What we got?
Yeah. I actually don't have anything else.
Well,
I want to promote. Actually, I want. Fuck it, I won't do that. I'll do it on the Sunday show. I'll do it on Sunday show. 718-690-9290 if you want to call in real quick. I think we're gonna wrap this.
We're gonna wrap it up. Let's do before we get out of here. Let's. I want to get your takes, and me and you haven't talked about this. So there is. Do you know that there's a male? How do I say this? I don't even know how to. Okay, so I'll read it because I don't. A male birth control. I don't want to read the whole thing. A male birth control that they're talking about coming to the States. Have you heard about this?
No, what is it?
Okay, so there's a male birth control that may be coming. Get it?
What is it?
May be coming to the U.S. in the form of a hormone skin gel.
Hormone. Oh, we can rub it on. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess there's a that they're testing out in like 400 and something people or couples or whatever right now, or they're getting people to do it. They're signing people up or whatever, however they do that shit. And they're gonna test them out, and they've already been testing it on like 10 people or whatever. Now they're gonna test it on a larger scale of couples, and they're just gonna see if it actually works. But it's a male birth control.
And it's like that. Like you rub it on your arms.
I guess you rub it on your back, your upper back.
No shit. That sounds so fucking unhealthy.
It's just a gel, but I guess what it does is it doesn't fuck with your testosterone, but what it does is it fucks with your hormones or whatever, and it's basically a male birth control. So they're testing on it now. But I just want to know your thoughts, like if the shit works, like
it sounds so unhealthy.
But if the shit works,
yeah, no.
Do you think that women should be the only ones? No,
I think men should fucking have to because women go through that shit. They always go at the fucking doctor, get the pill and shit. Men should have to fucking do, if that's available out there, they should do it too.
I see. This is why Friday nights are so great.
A fucking hashtag Me Too movement, bitches. This
is why it's so great because you get so many different perspectives. Because Kieran was thinking something I wasn't even thinking about.
What?
Kieran's so wholesome. Kieran's like,
I'm not wholesome.
So
I want to finger bang bitches on sod farms.
Yeah, so they don't have to go to the doctor and get the pill and do all this stuff. I'm thinking, so them bitches can't trap nobody. The fuck is you talking about?
Oh, trapping. What the?
Yeah, these bitches be trapping.
Oh, they're skeeving and scamming.
Skeeving and scamming. That goes right down with fucking whatever that Irish word was.
Fucking skeezers.
These skeezers be what the fuck is it? Roll what?
Give them a Twizzler. What is that?
Oh my God! Whoever said, that's a wow.
By the way, that guy's name's DJ Dead.
Yes. Yes, I know DJ Dead. He's fam.
Oh, okay.
Man,
that's like the greatest DJ name of all time.
So let me tell you what a Twizzler is. So a Twizzler is basically it's a Bud Ice or a Bud Light.
Oh.
With you drop a cherry in it and a shot of tequila. Right. It started off. It was one of them wild young TJ nights. Young Low nights. Young Twan nights. Shout out to y'all. And it makes you do some wild shit. We're not gonna go there, but because of Twizzler. So where I'm getting at is when you drink a Twizzler, you're blacking out. Like you have nothing.
Right.
So why the fuck can I do the pill when I'm about to do something stupid?
Right.
It's like how the girls got the plan B. We don't got no plan B.
No, I can't. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, we don't have a plan B, so we should.
We don't have a plan B. We don't have birth control.
Right, but that would be like a preemptive thing that you would eliminate your ability to fucking.
Mingling, you know what I mean? And so I'm not trying to have kids, but I'm trying to fuck.
Shooting blanks, you know? You're just fucking,
Or let's say I have a girlfriend.
I don't sound like a blank, but whatever.
That's what your fucking bedroom
This is
like.
me at the fucking Sunday
when you
morning.
Get laid?
Sunday morning after I wake up and I scratch my ass and brush my
finally
teeth.
gets laid, that's exactly how it's gonna sound.
Oh my God, yes. It's gonna sound like a SpaceX rocket.
Well, big up to the male version of the birth control.
Yeah,
because
Leroy Jenkins chicken and Kier needs a plan A.
God, I love you, Leroy.
He's so much better on the goddamn writing and jokes. Yeah.
Yes. You know what? We got to get Leroy as our writer.
Yeah, he really is.
Because we're not comedians. By the way, people, we're not comedians.
Well, I try to be.
Idiots that just talk shit.
Yeah,
what
whatever.
else we got?
No, we don't have to stretch it out.
Yeah, well, let's fucking get to it. Let's get back to the drinking.
What up, everybody? Oh, why? We're not doing the show. We're ending the show.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Lunatic Radio Show as work. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Oh, man.
All right, we're going to slow down the beers for Friday nights. All right, everybody. Thank you for checking out the Lunatic Radio Show. Thank you to everybody in the chat room. 15 people going strong. 719-690-9290 if you want to get in quickly.
Oh, Cool Teacher finally showed up.
What up, Cool?
Teacher? Oh, she's talking about she can write for us.
Be sure to follow Lunatic Radio on all the social medias, Instagram and Twitter at Lunatic Radio. The show, Lunatic Radio, is the email address. 718-690-9290 is the phone number. Put that in your cell phones, you crazy bastards. Put it in your cell phones. You know our show is live.
And please subscribe. Because if you subscribe, here's the thing: you subscribe.
Yeah, you'll know when the show's live.
It'll pop up. It'll let you know.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. But the show, Fridays 8 p.m., Sundays 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays 8 p.m. Eastern. 3 shows. Boom, boom, boom. Let's interact. Let's get this motherfucker popping. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. We're gonna have some good times. More people interacting. I love how the chat room is lit tonight. A lot of good feedback from everybody.
The chat room was definitely lit.
Thank you for everybody for calling in and all that. TJ did a great job today.
No. Kieran. Hey, look at this. Look at the screen. Look. Kieran. I love that. How we're right.
I'm gonna love the hip hop sound effects. To be honest with you.
Great job today.
We gotta get the air horn. I know it's very hacky.
Oh, you talking about the Jamaican shit?
Yeah, like.
As soon as we get the words,
yeah,
we're on and popping. We're litty. As the kids say, we're litty.
Right.
Yeah, man. Can I do my shout outs real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to shout out to everybody on a Friday. Because this is what it's all about. Let's listen. Let's talk some shit. Let's drink while we do it. Before you guys go out and about. Give a shout out to I'll just go through everybody real quick. Leroy, John, Cool Teacher, Shannon, DJ Dad, Deidre, Jeremy Bacon out there. What up, though? Man, there's so many people. Fucking Race Car Johnny. Can't forget Race Car Johnny. That's Kieran on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. D-Rock, Derek. Shout out to Caitlin and the whole Blue Marlin Put-in Bay squad for tuning in.
Put-in Bay.
They've been great listeners. The 2 weeks in a row. Hold on, as I look over there, what story was that? Where all these bitches got all these titties out? What the?
Oh no, this is porn stars.
Why did we get into that today?
Well, no, it's just America's favorite porn star is either retired or dead. This is the story.
Shout out to Big Mike for calling in, too.
It has to do with search engines. Like when you go on your porn site and you're searching up like a chick you want to see bang somebody, it's usually like a Lisa Ann who's retired or a chick that's dead because she's famous. She's infamous because she's dead, so you just look her up. It's how porn girl star names are searched on the internet. Search engine shit. It's algorithm shit, people.
Algorithms.
Yeah, word up. All right. Thank you for checking out the lunaticradio.com show. We'll see you on Sunday. Thank you to TJ, everybody. And
Thanks for having me as always, man.
Word them up. All right. Peace, people. TJ, you get the final word. Go ahead.
What up, though?
That's a phrase.
Motherfucker, that's Detroit.
That's a phrase. All right. Well, we'll see you guys later.
Where I'm from, that's what we say.
Peace.